Snow pelting historic Lambeau Field once again, setting a perfect stage for football in Green Bay. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And away we go from Wisconsin. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What is going on?
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's taking a shot down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
3rd down. Here's Williams. It's on target to Moore. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
And the Bears 1st down.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. One of the tight ends in motion left. On play action, Williams. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Flushed out of the pocket. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run, Etienne. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gets it again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
On now is York to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 17-yard line.
Let's go.
From the 17. He fires one deep down the middle. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Green Bay Packers. First and 10 at the 25-yard
Ready.
line.
Yellow, 22. Set.
Handoff running left. Jacobs. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body, and these running backs at this level,
Here we go.
they know how to make you pay defensively.
A give to Wilson running left. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we set.
Jacobs. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Down. 10 cycles. Hut.
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They've got a man in motion. Williams on first down. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down. 3rd and motioning left. Williams to throw on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now Love on the play fake. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
First
go
and
now.
10 at the 37.
Play action. Love escapes the sack.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Blaster, 6. Hey, red. Red, 38. Black Ultra.
Love out of the shotgun. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid third down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Come on, set. Blue, 30, set.
Third and 1 now. Love. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And that brings up fourth and short.
In punt formation for the Packers.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. That's taken at the 15. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Over first and 10 at their own 16.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They start out 2nd and 10. Williams off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw on third down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down, hut.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down Packers. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
45-yard line.
Let's go. Smash, red, 33. Yep, ready.
Love with it on first down. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
70. Ready.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 46-yard line.
Ready, set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready, set.
Love from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go, set. Set.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Black, 95.
Shotgun now for Love. That one connects. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers take a 13-point lead. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Gonna run here. Kyle Manunga. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Love looking to pass. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Right, blaster, claws red, rail, yellow. Set, hut.
2nd and 13. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22, ready.
Loves to throw again. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go right back to Etienne. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd down, here's Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Set, ready, set.
Throwing, it's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Ready?
On second down, Jacobs. He finds space into the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Packers take a 13-point lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Bears 14.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's ETN. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Bears. Lined up with a second and 8. From the 21. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Williams. Here comes the screen for ETN. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here's second and 7. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air yet again, Williams. This is brought in, big gain here for Loveland. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
It's tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. ETN on third down. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears making a one-score game before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. York tacks on that extra point. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me the M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give him a key.
Okay, ready?
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Edo blue. Red, cycle. Zoom, black, 6. Mega. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Brings in the lob pass. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Pause red. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Smash red. Green jack.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Back to the air, Love. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throw is caught by the back. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. He's going to take this one from the end zone. He's past the 30. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Play fake, it's Love. And that's complete to Musgrave. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
They go counter, it's Jacobs. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half with this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready, ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers throw the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That is a a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running it here with ETN. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Williams to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Williams to throw on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Ruben Hippolyte II able to bring him down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Love from the gun. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
On the set.
And the Packers, first down.
Double 30. Set.
First and 10.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And that takes them to 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Let's go. Hut.
To the air with Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation for the Packers.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now a give. It's ETN headed left. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 21-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Williams on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Love on 3rd and short. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Quick throw finds him out right. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running on first here with Jacobs. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Option headed to the left on first down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Has it down close. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready, go!
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Patterson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bears.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Inside handoff goes to ETN. stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the fourth at a massive deficit. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. He came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions. As a quarterback, when you have an out-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
No run here, Etienne. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's on target to Moore. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One guy with it.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their size. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down. Comes up empty on that one. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Now here's Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. DJ Moore, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game.
Bears 28.
On now is York to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Let's go. Quick. Hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Smith ready. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set, hut, hut, hut.
Going to the ground again on first. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Black, let's go now. Ready?
They stick with Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Set. Black, 95. Set, hut.
Takes the handoff, now low. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Packers send out their punting unit. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 1. And the Packers will go with a dive look. 3rd down coming. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready, set.
They'll go right back to Wilson. And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. One play action. Williams. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Williams to throw on first.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
from the 45 on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
What is it on?
First down throw by Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
First down, Williams. Moore's got it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
A gain of 14.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
What is up?
Again, it's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game.
49. Bears 35.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95.
The Packers take their first time out. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline.
Ready, set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Cougar 19, 2. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And it's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Simply put, kid, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Ready, ready.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.